Hello everyone, this is Cliff of Art Tunerz and welcome to another episode on Art Tunerz channel. So today what we're going to show you is a very interesting car, which is basically the Honda Integra DC5 Type S. And this car is a very special car, and the owner is Joel, and we will basically be taking you for a drive with it. Let's go. So today we will be taking you for a drive in Joel's DC5, and let's go for a drive, and I'll let you guys know how it feels like to be driving a DC5. It's a Type S, and basically Joel has this car for how many years?
3 years, coming to 3 years.
3 years plus. So it's an automatic. It's not a manual, but it feels basically like a DC5 Type R, right? More or less.
I hope so. We'll feel that way. There are plans to convert the gearbox down the road.
Okay, that's great. So let's go for a drive, and let me feel how it feels like to be driving this DC5.
Let's go.
I keep thinking of pressing the clutch. I can't seem to remember how to drive an automatic car.
It's always the challenge, right, for manual drive.
I know, it's like I keep trying to press the clutch. I'm like, where's the clutch? No, actually at the same time I was like pressing the brakes, and then using my left
to
foot.
find the clutch, right?
Yeah, to find the clutch. I'm like, where's the clutch?
It's a manual thing.
It's this problem of driving manual for too long, right? Oh gosh, the car actually moves by itself.
Yeah.
Without it moving. Joel, tell me a little bit more. Why did you get this DC5 instead of all the other options that we have?
Okay, so I liked the DC5 when it came out when I was a kid. Okay, but that was just more for the aesthetics. Then I grew up not really liking cars, and funny twist of fate, I came to eventually fall in love with cars and tuner cars. So my previous car was a R18 Civic FD1, but I always wanted a K for the potential of the K, because the R series is quite limited. Yeah, and then I started falling in love with the DC5 again, because I happened to meet a DC5R owner. Right. So it all came together. The purchase of this car was quite unintentional actually. One morning I was just browsing SG Car Mart for the fun of it, and no intent to change, while I was waiting for my then fiance, now wife, to go to work. And then I came across the advertisement for this car. It was a very good deal. One owner, low mileage, very cheap depreciation, and less than 24 hours later, I signed for it. So the journey just came about like that.
Was it stock when you buy it?
Fully stock. Even the rims were stock. Even some of the trims had the plastic on after 13 years.
I see.
So it was quite funny. I left the plastic on for a while.
So basically, what you see right now is what you've done to the car.
Yes.
Awesome.
It was as stock as the day you roll out of car motor.
Okay, so basically it's a stock one owner car.
Yes.
Very rare in Singapore, because in Singapore, as you know, we only can keep our cars for 10 years, and if you need to renew the car for another 10 years, you need to pay extra COE. So to have one owner to keep the car for 13 years,
13 years for that.
very rare. You can never find that in terms of like how this could ever be. So what Joel has found is a rare gem, that you can find a stock DC5 Type S with one owner and kept for 13 years in pristine stock condition. So good find.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Right. So you asked me what's next. At the moment, I don't plan to change the car yet because it serves me wonderfully. I've actually moved house in this car. That's how good the boot is. Yeah.
It is a very big boot,
It is
by the
very
way.
good. And the rear seats are foldable.
It's like a Honda Jazz but two-door.
So nothing much planned other than to just keep improving, working on this car. If money is good one day, I guess I've always wanted an Evo 10. There were three cars that I grew up loving.
Right.
The Toyota 86, the new one, the Integra DC5 and the Evo 10. So to be able to own one of my three, I guess, Holy Trinity dream cars, I'm very grateful in life. I'm really just grateful to God, I guess.
Yeah. Great. Alright. So we're going to try for the K20A3
A3.
pool and then see how it feels like. What RPM does the VTEC open?
About 2,000 plus.
Oh, so low.
Yeah. So
I can't even feel.
you don't feel it. It
Okay.
does, yeah, you won't feel it. It
Literally-
transitions from eco to normal.
so basic. Okay, so let's drop this down. Now it's on.
You can start on 1K first, I guess.
Now it's on what?
One.
One.
First gear.
Okay, first gear. Oh, that's the where the VTEC kicks in. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I guess you can be shift in auto also.
So the acceleration is very linear. Actually, I don't really feel the VTEC kicking in though.
There is no kick in.
There is no kick in.
Yeah, it won't be on an eco engine. I mean, let's be very open about this here. You don't have that kick
There
of
is
a traditional VTEC.
Yeah, so basically for the Type S, there is no VTEC kick in yo. It's a VTEC all the way yo, but you don't feel it yo.
you go from eco to normal mode, so when you don't feel like saving the earth, you can step on it a little bit harder. But
That is-
for anyone viewing this video,
Yeah.
let me just say that if anyone has a non-Type R car and tells you their VTEC is kicking in, you can call them out on the bullshit.
Yeah, that is true.
There is no kick in.
There is no kick in.
Yeah.
Wow, actually. Okay, so basically for this particular engine, the VTEC comes in at such a linear, there is no transition. It's a very different feel from your normal K20, the Type R version.
It's a wider bed.
Yeah, the difference here is that for the K20As, the normal K20As, the Type Rs, what you get is basically literally change of the cam profile, where you basically switch to a higher cam profile, and that's when you start to get the VTEC raw. But over here, the change is so gradual that it's basically more for efficiency. So what happens here is for the K20A3 is that the cam profile switches in such a seamless electronic mode that is basically just to maximize power, in a sense, for fuel efficiency sake, instead of power.
And it also gives you the low-end, mid-end drivability.
That's right. So this car is really good off the line. So that would be something, I think, for city driving, where there's a lot of start-go traffic. I think that's something that you guys will be, if you are interested to get this type of car, it will be really good for that sort of approach and for sort of usage, I would say. we hope you enjoyed this ride with us. This is Clifford from Art Tunerz and Joel, the owner of the DC5. And hit the subscribe button.
Hit the like button.
And then we hope to see you in the next video. See you soon.
See you around.